Sir, good morning, sir. So, Prabhakara Sundar, sir, good morning. This is Dr. Jnanadasan.
Hello, good evening, Dr. Nagadasan. How are you?
Thank you, sir. I'm fine here.
I request all the participants to mute themselves.
Jnanadasan, if you don't mind, if you could also come on camera, I would appreciate it. Just so that I have some face to focus on. There you go. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. You're on mute if you're speaking.
Jnanadasan sir, you unmute your mic before start talking.
We cannot still hear you, Dr. Jnanadasan. Can you unmute, please?
Yeah, sir, it's okay now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah.
That's good.
Thanks a lot. Actually, early in the morning, we have disturbed you with this class. Actually,
No issues. That's okay.
Sunday mostly will be relaxing, but this shows your keen interest on motivating students. Hats off to you, sir.
Oh, no worries.
Okay. Another 2 to 3 minutes we'll hold on, sir, because the students are joining one by one.
Yep. Just let me know whenever I'm ready to go. So whenever we want to start, we can.
Okay.
Yeah, I think even there also it's tough, right? Sunday is a holiday, so Sunday evening.
Actually, it is raining here in Chennai. It's due to some cyclonic effects.
Oh, okay.
Rain is also pouring.
Yes, the cyclone crossed, or it is still.
Yeah, cyclone crossed yesterday, sir, but still we have that influence, the cyclone.
Sure, yeah. This is the season, right? Especially to the Chennai area.
Yeah, southwest monsoons, and we call it. So it is pretty chill, sir.
Another small request. I know again it may be a little bit different. Anybody who you can just address me Sundar. There's no need for sir.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah. It kind of, especially in US, you don't normally go with sir, so it feels a little bit odd. Oh, everyone, even your boss or anybody, you just call with the first name. So.
Okay. So the same status quo we maintain here in Chennai sometime. we may face
That's right. Yeah.
difficulty. But in the industry they call, but in academia we call still using the surnames.
Sure. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah. So the only thing here is, if in academia, if the professor has a PhD, you still call the first name, but you add doctor in front.
Okay. So whenever planning to come to India, sir, next time?
I don't know, sometime probably next summer or so I might come. I came to India this summer.
Okay.
I came for work for like 2 weeks and then just visit family.
Okay.
Yeah, because I work with offshore teams, so I frequently come. Of course, during the COVID times, I didn't come.
Okay. Prior to North Carolina, where did you stay, sir? Prior to North Carolina?
I stayed in a place called Madison, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
This is close to Chicago.
Okay.
So in fact, the case study I'm going to talk about is a company where I worked in Madison called Aprilaire. So I
Okay.
worked there for 10 years.
I see. Very good. Very long stint there.
Yeah.
So you and Thiru used to meet in US or only?
No, we were classmates in India, back in India when we were doing masters.
Okay.
So we were classmates.
After
I met him last, I don't know, 17 years ago or so. It's been a while.
Okay. But in US you did not meet so far.
No, I met him in US at his
Yeah.
house in 2005.
Okay. I think that time only he got married or
No. He
Oh.
got married early, 99 or 2000.
Okay.
Yeah, but I talk to him pretty frequently.
Oh, right. Sure. So in GCT you were classmate or PhD?
GCT, yes, for masters.
Okay.
Yeah, I think more than half of my class from PSG is in US here.
I see. So all the bright minds are moving to US.
And there are people who have moved here and have come back to India too. So it works both ways.
Okay, sir. Let's start the session.
Okay.
Okay, 1 minute. Let me introduce you formally. Welcome, learners, to this session on career, that is expert interaction. Right now, we are privileged to have Mr. Prabhakara Sundar Baladandapani from US, who was connected with us early in the morning from US. So very kind enough to have him in this session along with us to share his experiences. Sir has done his undergraduation from PhD Tech, and his post-graduation from GCT Coimbatore. And he also owns an MBA from State University in US. So he started his career in GEC Alstom, which is in Chennai, as a product engineer. Had a work experience and learn in engineering and develop products for electrical and electronic products. There he worked for 6 years, and he also had a short stint of a couple of years of service with Wipro Chennai. Then he later in the year 2000 moved on to the prospective country, that is the US, where everybody wanted to go. So he worked in Fortune 500 companies, namely Bosch, General Electric, and Emerson. So wherein he developed offshore teams for India and China, and is more passionate about developing innovative products in the fields of electronics and electrical and consumer electronics. So he's a senior engineering director with Smart Wires, a company in Smart Wires Incorporated, which is in Durham, North Carolina. So he also has a patent in the US. Also, he's also listed with another along with some peer patents. Also, he's owning, and he's also owner of a product in US. And apart from his career, he's also passionate in music, gardening, cycling, and all that. And he is also very happy, enjoying walking long distance along with his spouse and his pet dog. So we are very happy to have you, sir. I approached him just a couple of weeks earlier. I was thinking that I will get only after 1 month or 2 months time, but sir has immediately accepted our invitation. So this shows his keen interest in addressing the young minds of the engineering field. So that's why, so he has taken the topic wherein he is having hands-on experiences and he's mastered this area. So he's going to talk on hybrid approach to new product development, a case study. So with these few words, I welcome you, sir, to the session, to take on to the session. Welcome you, sir. Now the session is yours. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your kind words, Jnanadasan. I really
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Again, I think, yeah, as Jnanadasan has mentioned, in my career, I have worked in like 7 or 8 companies so far. And this is a good way to share my experiences. So the approach I took is I've done projects for multiple different products. So I picked one of it where we applied an hybrid approach for a new product development, and I'm going to talk about that. Let's start. Okay, from an agenda standpoint, this is how I'm going to go about this. I'm going to just give you the background, basically, where, when, and what, and why with regards to this project. And I'm going to shift, just a second. I'm going to shift to the standard project management methods, waterfall and agile. And then the use case, how we applied both these methods for this project and what are the benefits of it, and just finish off with the summary. So I'm going to keep it simple. And also I'm going to make it relevant to more to my experience at this company. All right, let's start with where. So this project happened at a company called Aprilaire, the company where I worked before joining SmartWires. The name of the company is Aprilaire. I worked there for almost 10 years. So Aprilaire is an indoor air quality product leader in USA. So when you talk about indoor air quality, basically it consists of, you just think of this way, in US, you have centralized air. So the whole house can be heated or cooled. So you will have an outdoor unit, and then you will have an indoor unit, which is basically a furnace. And Aprilaire provides products which does not provide the heating and cooling, but additional products which get attached to the furnace and provide things like humidification, in some cases dehumidification. Humidification is basically you kind of add moisture to the indoor air. Dehumidification is you take off the moisture from the indoor air. And then a product called air cleaner, which cleans the indoor air. And thermostats, basically it's a control electronic device, which is helps you to maintain the desired temperature. You can program it so that in the daytime you will have a particular temperature, in the nighttime you will have another temperature, or when you are away it will be different temperature. So that's kind of the brain of the whole HVAC system. And then the one more thing called ventilation products. The need for that is the houses in US are built pretty tight. So you want to bring in fresh air, periodically. So those are the range of products, and all these products are, Aprilaire is a market leader. And the product I'm going to specifically talk about is the thermostats. Just a little bit of more information about the company. This company is 85-year-old, and it's a privately held company. It was run very well, mostly by the management team who have been with the company for 25 plus years. So pretty much the upper management are employees who have been there for long time. And when was this? The project originally happened 6 years ago. So when I started my career there in 2013, that was the time we started the original project. So the first generation, it took us 2 years to develop this product. And then we also had a second generation during the COVID time. So that took us 15 months. So my role was I was the engineering director for the team, which was doing the design and development for this particular project. Let me know if you guys have any questions. You can stop me or you can put your questions in the chat, and then I can address them. Okay, moving on to the what of the project. So I have put some pictures of this product. So just think about any product offering. You always have a good, better, and best. So it had what I have just shown you is a good, better, and best. The topmost is the good product. It has the minimal features. The middle one is kind of the better, and the bottom one is the best. And the key is for all these products, there is an app. So the first generation, what was the ask for the first generation is take the existing product. So they had an existing range of thermostats. Okay. So take it and make them connected, make them a connected product. This is the time, 6-7 years ago, where the making any product connected, connected to the cloud, and then you will be able to remotely control the product through the app, correct? So that was my mandate to me. So for the user, from a physical use standpoint, functionality wise, it will look all the same. But inside, in order to make it connected, we have to change the electrical hardware. We have to change the firmware. So when I refer to firmware, basically think of as like a software. So all these boards, little bit of a technical detail, but still I want to mention. Think of like your PC. You have your laptops, correct? These products are kind of a simplified laptops, but dedicated to do the thermostat functionality. So that is what it will do. So there is quite a bit of software, what we call it as an embedded software, in other words, firmware, that FW. So that is inside. So the inside hardware is different, the firmware is different, but externally, button, the mechanical, the dimensions, everything looks as the existing product. And the key thing is this product now connects to a AWS cloud, and then through the cloud, it connects to the app. Of course, there is an Apple Air, Android, and an iOS app. And then through the app, now you can remotely connect this product. And the scope for the second generation was take the app now is much more rich from a UI standpoint. And also the app now is able to connect, in addition to thermostats, other indoor air quality products. In order to do that, we have to change the firmware also inside the thermostat. So that is the scope for the second generation. And why was this project done? So 10 years ago, we had a company called Nest, which kind of came from nowhere and took the HVAC market by surprise. Traditionally, HVAC market in US is run by big players like Carrier, Honeywell, Lennox. All these companies are like, the industry itself is a pretty, conservative. It is slow to change. The products will take longer time. The HVAC contractors, they are not known to be technology people. So it's kind of like, the traditional players were very slow to innovate products, whereas this company called Nest and also Ecobee came in from nowhere, and then they came in with a very nice looking thermostats, which were liked by the customers, and these are all connected products. So what it made is that it made the traditional players to react so that they can be relevant. So of course, APPLAIR was part of the traditional player. So we were late to the market. So there was a sense of urgency that we have to get this product, make our thermostats a connected thermostats, and get the project on time, and then get the features which match with this other products like Nest and Ecobee.